What's happening, y'all? It's your boy Biggs coming at y'all with another trade recap. It is February 26th. Let's get right into it. You know what I'm saying? We had two orange folders today, and then of course, whenever Trump speaks, the market's gonna do whatever it wants. And yeah, but of course, to start the session, I was pretty bearish. We were in this fat ass 1 hour gap, and then of course, you know, in the higher time frames, we're still holding bearish. Looks like we might be breaking up now to retest this daily fair value gap, but start of the session I was very bearish, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, so 9:30 opened up. We had opened up a little bit lower, and then we had swept this internal high, creating an SMT with ES right here. ES was holding the lower lows or lower highs, and NQ had swept an internal high of 922. Then we got an immediate inversion of the gap that led to that sweep. So I had got in for shorts, thinking we could go lower, because as you guys know, my higher time frame bias is lower. So this is my first loss of the day. I got in with 5 contracts, and then seeing how price was staying stagnant in this. So I took 2 off at first, and then I got stopped out for the full 3 for it to go higher. But I wasn't tripping because I seen we had a 15-minute unfilled 15-minute gap right here at the time. So I knew it was a possibility that we can go to that 15 before going lower. And then once we came into this 15, I'd kind of short-termly, if that's even a word, for the short term, I had changed my bias because I seen we had stabbed and pretty much completely covered the fair value gap. So okay, I was like, all right, and I ended up taking a buy in this area because I had a feeling this internal high was gonna get taken, and that we were gonna go up to this higher unfilled 15-minute fair value gap. Just because the way price action was moving, I kind of had a feeling that we were going to run higher. So for this one, I was on the 32nd. And, goddamn, excuse me, y'all, I'm still a little bit sick somehow. So we had a 30-second gap right here that I decided to get in on and put my stop at this low. And then, of course, as you guys can see, price ran my stop and then went to TP. I guess in hindsight, I should have my stop under this news gap low or news candle low. But yeah, I liked my stop right here, just under this low. Felt like we had pretty good bullish momentum to go higher. Didn't want to see price really invalidate all of this before going higher, but it did, and it happens. So it is what it is, right? And then price had made that run up, and then we had created a SMT with ES, another one, a daily SMT, because ES had stabbed into this daily fair value gap while NQ is failing to do so. So that's another bearish SMT. Probably shouldn't have taken this last trade considering I already took 2 losses. And I've been keeping my risk size at 250, hence why I had a even bigger red day than yesterday, because I've been risking 250 a trade. Of course, now it's looking like I'm about to drop my risk because I'm getting absolutely bent over by NQ. So probably gonna drop my risk soon. Honestly, probably not. Probably gonna keep my risk at 250. I don't see myself being on this big of a losing streak. This doesn't normally happen, but so if I keep risking 250, I should have 4 more tags. There's no way I lose 4 more in a row, but you never know. So I'm kind of just numb to it at this point. Who gives a fuck? But this is the last trade setup, and honestly the best one. We had ran this, we were holding this 15-minute gap. We had wick past it but closed below it, so the wick closures were looking pretty beautiful. And then we had a 5-minute CISD right here. Price had closed below. And then we also had a 5-minute inversion right here. So I had got in at the retest of the inversion. I was pretty happy with my entry on this one. And as you guys know, I risked another 250. You know what I'm saying? So we had the 5-minute CISD, 5-minute gap, a couple 1-minute gaps, and then the 1-minute order block, which is what I put my stop above because I didn't want to see price violate the 1-minute order block. Because I figured if it broke through all these PD arrays, then at this point, it's just gonna run higher, which it's doing right now. So yeah, that's pretty much what happened. And yes, I took these trades on all my accounts, so my funded took the same hit as my evals. So it's not looking like a good week. Looked like my first red week. Although I had a bigger red day today than yesterday, I'm way more happy with these takes. It just didn't work out, you know, probabilities, and it is what it is. And we move, man. I kind of had a feeling. That today was gonna be more choppy, just because the big ass moves we had the past couple of days, and that's kind of pretty much what we're getting right now. This just choppy price action is just disgusting. But you know, I still show up to the market each day looking for opportunity. And yeah, so as you guys can see, I'm down 1,200 this week. In the result of over risking on a trade this day and then over trading today. I am now pretty much break even for the entire month. And it just goes to show you like how a couple of days can really just wipe out a whole lot of progress if you are not making, you know what I'm saying, the correct decisions, and kind of not being perfect, but you know, being real meticulous with what you're doing. But it happens, you know. And yeah, man, I hope you guys are staying safe in these markets, man, because this shit, I know I say that every video, but I really do hope y'all are being safe and not going through what I'm going through right now, because it's rough, man. You know, it is rough. As you guys can see, I locked myself out just because I felt the urge to go on tilt here after taking this loss. I was just like, bro, no way. Like, and I was just like, you know what? Let me lock myself out. I already overtraded. Usually when I take 2 losses, I'm done for the day. But yeah, I don't know why I stayed on the charts. I was just feeling some type of way. It's not really been a good week for me discipline-wise. Kind of just been all over the place. Even though this was a really good take, in my opinion, I really liked this take. Probably my best take this week. Of course, I mean, the one yesterday was pretty good that I got stopped at a break even at because I was an idiot. But yeah, I was really happy with this take. I was really happy with pretty much all these takes, honestly. I would take all of these again, you know. And in the end, it's just probabilities, man. And they weren't in my favor today, man. And I guess I got it wrong. But it is what it is. We move. And yeah, thanks for tapping in, man. I will catch y'all tomorrow if I take any trades, man. I'll be back. And we will be attempting to make a comeback on these accounts, man. These accounts are pretty deep in the red. But I've done it before, and I could do it again. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, much love, y'all, man. I'll catch y'all.